Good morning. I'm your news anchor today, Chaz McIndaddy, reporting in on an attempted robbery yesterday afternoon by the relentless Bloodcoin gang. Luckily for the citizens of Speehouse, Oren and company were on the scene to thwart the gang's misdeeds before they'd even begun. Reports indicate all gang members involved were killed and only 2 guards survived, one of which being involved in the heist. No civilians were harmed, but eyewitnesses suggest there was a confused Kenku attacking the last remaining guard loyal to the city. Those same witnesses claim to have later seen the mysterious Kenku atop True Spee, possibly defecating and urinating from a singular orifice. Whether this is true or not, we may never know. As for this morning's weather, we are seeing cloudy skies and a strange patch of lightning that will surely cause absolutely zero problems. Let's check in with our expert on the ground. Over to you, Randy.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
There we go.
Loved it. That's good.
That was good.
Amazing.
Oh, dead. I loved it.
Now you just have to write that into the lore. There you go. Chaz McIndaddy was his name.
Got it. Writing that down right now.
I can't tell if he's being honest. Yep.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
So, as the group rouses for the morning and sees this unmoving lightning storm above the dome, it is pouring down rain on top of the dome. None of the rain actually reaches the city itself. You see cracks of lightning and the thunder shaking the dome. You can see the reinforced thick glass rumbling. Hear the metal frame of the dome also shaking as the thunder rolls. But the day is yours nonetheless.
As the thunder rolls.
Do I see a mountain in the sky at all?
Roll perception.
Can I assist him on that?
You can certainly try.
Is this you
All
want to
right.
both
Can
roll?
I,
Or
He said assist, so
assist?
that would give you
Assist,
advantage.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
can I roll like a history or anything like that? Because I've been in the city before.
Oh
Have I
Sure.
shit! That's a 10. You should have. You should have just looked too.
I mean, I've got a +2 only, so I figured your +4 might help.
That's a 10 though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chase, you go ahead and roll a history roll. Yeah, Gray, as you look up into the dark clouds, every once in a while wincing as you see these large streaks of lightning flashing between the clouds. No, it just looks like a non-moving thunderstorm. Chase, you've been
I don't
here.
remember shit.
Yeah, like, obviously tornadoes are the main issue here, but there are still, Centralis has just natural weather as well, where there are thunderstorms and stuff. So yeah, it's, it's a thunderstorm. It's whatever.
Okay.
I,
Normal colored lightning?
I am definitely unsure about this, and I wanna look at this lightning and see if anything looks familiar. Is anything looking like Briar's gonna have some PTSD?
Give me a history check.
History. Okay. Oh fuck! I gotta turn my graphics acceleration back on. What?
Alright, what spells do I want for the day? Let's pick real fast.
That's a 21.
Hey!
In your time, were you ever really let outside to see anything?
Ooh.
I didn't really venture outside, but I would imagine that he would
Windows?
show on his what was that? What would that be called? Like his globe when he is doing things. I would imagine I would probably, like, if there's like a pattern to his lightning or anything, I would probably know that.
Okay. As you look up, You're not seeing anything necessarily resembling like a lightning pattern. The lightning does seem like it's not like pure white. It is a little bluish as it kind of streaks from cloud to cloud.
All right. And I'm not hearing anything weird,
You are hearing, the standard thunder.
but it's not nothing to be alarmed about.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Is it just cloud to cloud, never on the ground, never against the shield?
Yeah, you're not seeing the lightning, at least yet, hit the dome.
Okay. Are we... Is blue the normal color for lightning here? Is Halima here with us still?
Halima.
Halima, sorry. Is she still here with us?
Maybe. She's not in the room with you currently.
Okay. Gray, do you know where your sister, cousin, aunt, grandma is?
Right. We're not inbred, as far as I'm aware.
I just don't know how she's related to you exactly, so.
Great niece or something or other, probably.
Right. You know where
Yeah.
she would be right now? I got concerns.
I'll look
about
around.
this
Do I
storm.
see Halima around?
He says she's not in the room with us.
Oh,
Yeah, not
no.
in the moment.
Okay.
No.
Is her cart here? Is she outside? She was outside with the that was a different time. Is her cart outside?
You look outside and you do see the car outside. Yes.
She's around here somewhere.
She is. She is indeed.
Yeah, definitely want to find her.
Okay. It takes a few minutes. You go and knock on the door that she's been sleeping in, and you hear go, I'm coming. She opens the door, and it looks like she's got like one eye kind of open, hair kind of like in a
God.
bun that she slept on. It's all messy, like half the hair's out of the bun.
Is she in a tank top? That's the real question.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like a crop top, but it's kind of baggy.
All right. Anyways, visuals in my head. Are thunderstorms around here pretty normal?
I mean, we get them from time to time.
What color is your lightning usually?
I would say it's usually white, I guess. Maybe
God.
blue if the light hits it right. I don't, we don't see them too much.
Well, we got one rolling in, so I don't
Yeah.
know if it's something to be worried about, but you might want to brush your hair and maybe wash your face or something. Should probably get around.
She wipes a little bit of like dry drool off of her cheek.
Yeah, definitely wash your face.
I mean, we're in a dome. I'm sure it's fine.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Should I turn around and walk away?
Okay. You clop down the hall.
Clip clopping. All right. I just yeah. She's got some anxiety. That's about all she's got going on for her right now.
Okay.
Well, Titus, you want to go get your tattoo?
Yeah.
The news said this was probably not a problem.
All right. So, is that where we're going? We gotta go get tattoos.
I mean, we have.
I want to
appointment, don't
see,
we?
has the have the clouds moved at all, like in any sort of weird pattern? Was there any direction that they're going towards? Are they stationary?
A perception or nature check.
Then how is everyone around us acting toward the storm? Does anyone in the crowd looking at this going,
Oh, we're in the house still.
There we go.
right, but like I'm gonna start like stepping out at this point to go investigate the storm. If I'm looking out and while looking at it,
Yeah, I also want to do that while I'm
I'm
walking
gonna
out the
step
door.
out at this point.
Titus, go ahead and give me an insight to see
Sure.
to read people.
Not the best at it, but we're gonna go for it. Yeah, I'm looking at everybody. Does anybody looking at this a little nervous? Oh, no, everybody looks chill to me. Or they're panicked. Everyone's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Five.
It looks like people are going about their day
All right.
for the most part. Gray, you look up and you see like the clouds are kind of like spinning over each other slowly, like in a rotation, and it kind of reminds you of like a tornado in a way, but it's not going nearly like fast enough, and that's way too high up for a tornado. These clouds are sitting very high
Does
compared
it
to.
look like some sort of propulsion?
Is my rune on my butt cheek glowing? Or does it look normal?
It looks normal.
Look at it. Okay.
Uh,
I was
Freaking
gonna say
out.
she's asking that. She might need one of us to check for her.
freaking out.
So you guys would have noticed that this dome is high enough that it does sit like clouds will actually wrap around the very top of the dome and kind of like flow past the dome. This one is sitting directly above the dome. It's not flowing through it, it's not flowing over it, and everywhere you look it is dark. Like the whole sky has more or less darkened because of this large cloud.
Okay.
You just see arcs of lightning. The lightning and thunder are. It's not like you can count like where you count the lightning and then start counting seconds before the thunder. It's lightning and then immediately bone rattling, rumbling through the whole dome.
I'm sure we're fine.
At least, is there rain? There is rain, right?
There is rain hitting the dome.
At least all that bird shit will get off.
Wait, I thought we said there was none. Wait, what was
On
was
true
there burp or
speed.
no burp?
On the true speed dome, there is none.
Okay.
But on the outside dome, there is definitely specks of bird shit. If you look hard enough, you can see it on the outside of the glass.
Didn't shit on the roof.
Okay. Are we all going to get tattoos, or are we splitting the party?
Yeah, we're
Oh, boy.
splitting. I'm not getting tattoos.
I'm not.
Oh god.
Yay. Sure, that'll be fine.
Where's everybody going? Oh,
Totally fine.
I
I
think
haven't
it's just
decided if
me
I'm
and
going
Gray.
anywhere quite yet, but if I do go anywhere, it will be to Biffer's mansion to check in with him and everybody else over there.
I was gonna suggest one of us go and ask them about this cloud. It looks suspicious.
You know who we could ask?
the tattoo guy, he'll grunt at us.
I was gonna say Nero, but yeah. Also a tattoo guy.
I'd prefer not to talk to him.
Well, you guys will be gone anyways. Go get your tattoo.
Right.
Bye.
And I'm gonna hold hands with Titus and skip off into the distance.
Oh shit! I guess I'm running after you
I'm
guys.
getting.
Like,
I'm
wait.
getting. Oh, Chase, are you getting a
Oh.
tattoo too?
Well, at least I was going. I don't have
An appointment.
One of those thingies. Yeah, one of those. I just gotta hang out there and see how yours turn out.
Might not be
Give
busy.
your
Who
moral
knows?
support.
Yeah, if you need a hand to squeeze.
I
Some
might
bread to
need.
squeeze. I can do bread.
I might need some healing in case the needle's too much.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What a pussy. Don't waste your magic.
Such a brave leader you are, my lord.
Honestly, actually, hold on a second. We did talk about this
What
beforehand.
if they stab him in the eye with it? You never know. That could
Could
I
happen.
was
someone
thinking
please
this-
give me a Constitution buff before we go get this? Because I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
want to
what
I
is
spend all
that
this
called?
money.
I was thinking that it would be helpful for actually getting a magic tattoo because it
Please.
would increase the chances of it taking.
Yeah, if we could get one of those, because I don't want to flinch on this tattoo and mess it up. It's
But
a lot
no.
of
What
money.
is
Now
it?
I'm
How do
being
you
bullied.
administer that?
Enhance ability, there would be a Constitution buff you could give to one of us for an hour.
Oh, really?
Let me see
Does
if
our
I.
cleric have that?
We should have two people that should
Does
have
our
it.
cleric have that?
I'm almost positive two of us do. I don't have it. I was just checking. I plan on getting it though. Clerics should definitely have it. I haven't looked in a minute, but I can get on it right now.
I think I have it, but now that we have this coming, I don't know that I want to waste it on you pussies getting a tattoo that you can't handle.
Is this saving throw?
All
It's
right,
a
Is this
I'll
magic
saving
remember that.
tattoo,
throw
heathen.
I know, but like,
Yeah, yeah.
what if this is big bad coming?
Yeah, no.
Well, then we need the magic tattoo even more.
What is it called? You said enhance ability?
Enhance ability, yes.
Yeah, I do not.
Clerics have it. It's a wizard optional.
Oh wait, hold on. I
Artificers
think it's
have
under
it.
my feats and traits, maybe. I think I saw it somewhere.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm
The
looking.
bear's endurance would be the one that we would need.
Okay, so if I replace guiding bolt for the day with that one,
Yes.
that I
No,
totally
wait.
remove,
Yeah, guiding bolt's a level 1, right?
it goes pretty far up.
Yeah, then
That's
yes,
level
guiding bolt
3.
should be level 1. Then yeah, you can do that as long as you just replace any spell.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, that's literally how it works. You just take a spell out and replace another one. It doesn't matter what level it is.
Wouldn't just guidance be that?
Guidance is a cantrip. You can't
Yeah,
replace cantrips until you level.
Hello.
At level ups,
Oh,
you can
wait.
change your cantrips.
You touch one willing creature, one before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
Yeah,
It
that's
can
guidance,
roll,
and that only lasts for a minute.
All
So if
right,
you were
so a
there
minute
with
of your
us-
tattoo, you get guidance.
Yeah, if you went with us, you could do that as well. That would be huge.
Okay. Man, this sounds like a bigger procedure than it is. Okay, yes.
It's
I
huge.
Yeah, I mean, it's
guidance
a
one
I have
mine's
the
a
best
20 grand
guidance.
tattoo.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
enhance
I'm ready,
ability,
I'm ready.
guidance, and then I have another one. I'm not gonna cheese it, but
Good
like
God.
technically, one of us could punch the other, and I could do silvery barbs and give us advantage on the next roll for a minute. But we're not gonna go that far
Ooh.
with it.
Oh, are you sure though? Because like,
Yeah, no, I'm
I
not
wouldn't
gonna.
mind if
He
somebody
already
punched
gave me the
somebody.
spell. I'm gonna be gracious with it. I'm not gonna abuse it. I'm just gonna be glad I have it.
Okay.
It's a really cheesy spell, so I'm not trying to abuse it too much.
Wendy, you wanted like a calm emotion sort of thing for your character's tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Which is a spell. So I assume the cleric already has something like that? No? Am I wrong?
For what?
Does a cleric have calm emotion?
Yeah.
I wonder if she could get like a free one every day or something.
Ooh.
That's just my idea. Anyways.
So is no one casting enhance ability? Is that what's going on here?
I don't have
Well,
it.
I'm gonna equip it if I can find it in the list. Right now, I'm just looking for the list. I'm sorry.
It's second level spell, and it'd be under E. I can send it to you real quick.
Yeah, sorry about that. I make you do it so often, but I
No, that's what
used to
I'm
have
here
it
for.
tabbed.
I'm just sending it to the group chat. Enhance ability.
Okay, group chat. There's like 30 discourse for some reason.
Yeah,
Here
yeah,
we
just
go.
this general. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Yes.
It does any of them too. And so like bear's endurance, bull's strength, and cat's grace have secondary effects as well as the advantage. So the bears gives you 2d6 at 10 pin points. Bull's strength doubles your carrying capacity, and cat's grace makes it so you don't take fall damage from an additional 20 feet.
How long does it last for?
That's cool.
1 hour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Intelligence checks.
Yep. And then you have all of them. It's all 6, but those 3 have a secondary effects with them.
Okay, so you have to choose. It's like the main spell, and then you're like, oh, by the way, it's actually Bear's Endurance version. Kind of thing,
Yeah, you
right?
pick one of the effects.
Okay.
Yep.
Which one of these has damage help? Or
None.
whatever?
None. Sadly.
Constitution checks. That's it. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one we're looking for here, though. Is the 2d6 hit points and the advantage on Constitution checks.
Use it. I like it. I like it. I have with the tattoos.
Yes. Oh man, I wonder how many hours these tattoos are going to take. That's the fun part.
Yeah, I've never sat through a session that wasn't like less than 4.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm planning on getting a big one, so I may need either another appointment or we'll see. We'll see how he does. It
Goes
is a
all the
magic
way.
tattoo.
Goes all the way up his back. Like, wow, yeah. It's for the ladies.
All right. So then just the 3 of us, and then the rest of the group is staying at the house then?
Seems like it.
Okay. Off we go.
All right. So you all load up in the cart, and rush off to the docks for your tattoos. You see the streets look maybe a little less busy. It seems like even though the rain isn't actually coming down, it just kind of has that, people not going out in the rain type of feel.
Okay.
And as you guys get to the docks, the opening in the dome, the only large opening in the dome besides the gates,
Okay.
you have wind actually blowing rain onto the docks.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it as it's like just sheets of rain just getting blown in. The thunder is louder here, as there is very little, or as the sound can just flow through the actual opening. But the docks seem actually busier than last time, as you see a lot of people kind of strapping boats down, extra ropes on their boats, tying them to the docks, as the water is much more choppy now than what you guys remember from the other day. But you all go to the tavern. The tavern seems about the same. And as you go to the back, you see the little tattoo parlor attached, with the door kind of half opened.
Give it a little knock.
As you knock on it, the shoddily made door just kind of opens. And
Nope.
yeah, as the door swings open, you see the older halfling. Kind of, it's hard to tell if he's asleep or not. His eyes are closed, and his back leaned against the wall, sitting down.
Oh, Titus, would you like to go first? I don't know how much.
Sure.
I don't know how much bigger
Uh,
mine's gonna be.
Good evening, sir.
Mm.
I'm ready when you are.
Mm-hmm. He gets up.
I want to check
And
across this man so bad. I just want to know if the inner voice is also just, but anyway. I'm so bad. I need to know. Anyway, all right.
he opens his book, like a open, like a drawing pad, and he hands you a very, very ornate drawing pen.
Okay.
And he sits back down and closes his eyes.
I guess over time I would do it like I would have it be on the back of his neck,
Okay.
going down his shoulders, and I'll just have it be a series of things that I have seen over my time of just watching people and different parts of my of the schools, and the different pieces of magic that I've learned from the city, and just kind of have different symbols locked in, mixed in that cover up the arcane runes that are going to be implicating more toward the expansion of the mind, and put it on the back of the neck so that it can reach in and help expand the thought as I try to attempt this.
Did the artist give Titus that pen to like draw an example?
Probably.
Insights?
what
Can
I
I get an
get.
insight on that? What is?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
As a 16.
Yeah, he either wants like a written description or like you to actually draw roughly what you want.
Yeah,
My-
so
Where you want it.
I would do like a couple of pictures. I would do one, the circle of like the actual magic circle that's going to bind most of this, and then I would do the layers of which part, which pictures need to go where to cover everything up, and where they go down the shoulders and whatnot.
Can I assist Titus in drawing this to maybe help the process
Sure.
with my,
Well,
my map skills?
Yeah, I'll add.
Ooh.
So, Titus, go ahead and give me an Arcana check, since yours is very magically based, with
Okay.
advantage.
Okay, thank you. So gracious one.
You want like a performance from me at all?
No, you're just assisting him, and you already told me how
25.
you're doing it.
Gotcha.
So 25. So, yes, you write down in as much detail as you can think of, and as you're drawing, every once in a while you'll look at Gray and he'll go, "Ugh." And
Sounds like me.
as you erase and restructure some of your drawings.
Which I love, because if you look at the advantage, I got a 6 and a 19. So it's like I do this little thing, and I look over at him, "Well," and I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right," and I go back and fix it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the house symbol right in the center of it, overtaking the rune, and then yeah, I'm gonna do different pictures around it.
Okay.
And that'll be the
Hey.
basis of it.
Go ahead, Jace.
While they're doing that stuff in the background, can I walk up to the dude that was sitting there like taking a half nap? He's got tattoos, right? Like lots of tattoos, probably.
Yeah.
He was there yesterday. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to him like, so you got any tips for the fellas about those tattoo-y things all over you? Like, how do you?
Well, the
keep
only
them
guy
from
in
getting
there
sick?
is the tattoo artist.
Oh, it's not the one guy who was like. Well, anyways,
Uh-huh.
maybe I'll just ask the tattoo artist, see what he grunts at
Okay.
me.
Yeah, you can.
See what he grunts at. I know. I want it in its brain so bad.
All right, will you ask him?
You got any tips for these guys on just how to stay still and shit like that? How to not let the tattoo get all fucked up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
And he reaches down into like a pants pocket on his side, and he pulls out a flask.
Bro, I thought you were about
Alcohol?
to say numbing cream, and I was about to be like, my pussy statement stands because, dear God. Anyways, sorry.
Alcohol. That's awesome. I'm
Mhm,
assuming it's
mhm.
alcohol. Can I
Mhm.
smell it?
He sets it on the counter and slides it to you.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna waft it.
okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
I'm a
Jesus
chemist. I'm
Christ.
wafting it like a chemist. Come on. I'm not snorting it. That's gonna help for something.
Well,
Constitution already.
This is some
Woohoo.
sailor whiskey, all right? This is it's gotta be
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Where's the Constitution? Am I
Some
blind?
rum.
I am blind.
Ooh.
7.
Chase, you don't even fully get the top unscrewed when the smell obliterates your nostrils. It is like Everclear, but a dark liquor with how potent it is.
Good God.
Okay, so as part of my I'm gonna try and hide the fact that I am like, whoa, dude. Which one is that? Performance?
Uh, uh, it'd be more of a deception, I would say.
Oh, deception.
Yeah. See if you can hide. Yeah, performance could work. Whichever one you want.
I'm deceptive as Is it good?
Oh, did you roll?
Is
It
there-
didn't show up for
This
me.
is a 16, I think.
16!
Let's
Where's the
go.
page? 16. Yeah, you almost instinctively go to like plug your nose, and you just instead you manage to stop yourself and just furrow your brow a little bit.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put that back on the table.
No.
Like, that's some interesting stuff you got there. How much is that? Can we get the other guys to drink it?
That's up to them.
I need to draw out my tattoo. I can be drinking. I need to make sure this looks perfect.
I
Oh,
would prefer to be clear on this.
So, Titus, as you finish up your descriptions and artwork, he looks at it, looks at you, looks back at it, and he very gently tears the paper out of the book. And then he slides the book over to Gray. And he takes the book, or he takes the torn paper, like kind of like back behind his desk a little bit, and with his back to you, and you see him sit down at like this desk and just start working and drawing.
Okay.
Gray, go ahead and give me what. So, what does Gray's tattoo want to look like?
On the side of his leg, hip, thigh area, he would like a kind of like a vague animal running, a little bit of a unicorn shape, and it'll be drawn out kind of in the same style as his mark. You know, with all the
So a
swirls.
little flowy, traditional, like
Yeah.
a very yeah. Okay.
It's gonna vaguely kind of resemble like a running animal.
Okay.
But
Any kind of backdrop?
no, I want it to.
Okay.
Pretty much same exact style as the mark.
Okay. For that, I would allow a either sleight of hand, performance, survival, or nature check.
God damn.
Because I don't know which one of those stats are the best for you.
I think they're all the same, actually.
But they, yeah, they would all work for the idea that you're trying to
Can I
draw.
assist him on that, like he did for me?
Sure. But I guess assist how? What could you bring to the table in that? Because Gray brought in his map making skills.
Use my own map making skills to Get my own
Not to
advantage.
give yourself advantage, no.
Damn. I mean, can I give the artist the advantage to have a reference on my head already?
He needs
Good.
the reference just to do his job, I would say. So no.
So what
Fair
exactly
enough.
is the buff you're going for with this tattoo?
I'm open for a speed buff. I want my base speed to go up.
Okay. I would like to take in what I know of the arcane structure of the spell Haste
Mhm.
and try to add just the movement speed runes into the spell.
Okay. Yeah. I would say, yeah, that would definitely give him advantage.
That's pretty
Because it
baller.
doubles movement speed, so I would like to add what I can from that into the spell and make sure the arcane structure fits into the animal's skin somewhere.
I'm gonna do sleight of hand just because I'm drawn.
Okay.
Hell yeah, 21.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
So, yes. With the help of Titus, as you start to draw the body of this animal, he kind of says, guides you like, this part needs to be a little bit bigger just so that this rune can fit in more comfortably, and so on and so forth, till you get that, not a silhouette of a unicorn per se, but definitely the image of a some kind of creature, some kind of mythical beast running, of that kind of flowy but very blunt imagery of that traditional style. And after about 15-20 minutes, Titus, he comes back with this paper that is full of, with your house symbol. And what kind of like other things did you have around it? Like, did you have like creature? I know and he has all the arcane runes.
I would say we haven't really talked about them too much yet, but we can go into that deeper later. Like I would say a couple of the house symbols
Okay.
that he respected, not like the actual like noble, but like actually for the school. I'll probably pick a teacher later, like his favorite teacher and stuff like that, and I'll add in a couple of those when we go into the deeper like banners of the houses. If we ever meet the city, so stuff like that. And then just I think probably one of the trying to think of what it is. Probably put in with a symbol of Ayun, or whatever, like a small notion to her, since she's the one who's been contacting me the most.
Yeah.
And we'll put that like at the very top of it, just above my house symbol. And then I'll put the teachers on the bottom left, and then I'll figure out what the bottom, on the bottom right. We'll do 3 symbols around with the rest of the tattoo and the branch work.
Okay. And everything it's in a way they're almost the exact images that you wrote down and drew, but as you look at them, you realize that there were some small details that you forgot that were added in. And at the bottom of the paper, you see the secret depths of Chaldeum and then at the bottom it just has JD.
God, dude, I know. I want to do what I've been thinking. I'm going to detect thoughts at this point. I got to
Okay.
know what his surface thoughts are. I can't help but just like in reaction.
It's gonna be just white noise.
I know it too.
Um,
And you got this guy
You-
tattooing you.
I'm
you
here for
get
it.
small flashes of a young halfling kind of trudging through the snow, and you see him turn around and you see this It's almost like a ship. It's like a land ship. Kind of looks like it's trying to melt and part the snow. That's like your first surface level thought that you get.
Okay. Okay.
He walked uphill both ways to school
Yeah.
in the
Cool.
winter.
In the snow. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna just kind of nod to him.
He gestures to this, probably the nicest thing in the tattoo shop besides his equipment that he has. The tattoo chair.
Okay.
All right, and as you hear the, you look over and you see him with this mechanism, and you hear it start buzzing as he flips a switch, and you see like this crystal kind of light up. He leans, or he looks at you to remove your robe.
I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm gonna pull out the bag of just the gem dust at this point. There's several bags for the two of us, and then pull out the cask of magical ink.
Right.
Go off to the table, and then probably derobe since the first time. I've showered or in front of people since I left home.
As he starts to mix the dust and the ink that he needs, what does Gray and Chase see on Titus?
On Titus.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I would probably dip down so you'd see my shoulders. You definitely see scars near his shoulder points where his joints, his arms meet the back. And it looks like they go down to the spine and down, but you can't really see what they're from.
So, just before he starts to write the tattoo, so I'm gonna be prepared. But just before he starts to write the tattoo, I can do that guidance spell because I can give you each. Like guidance will last about a minute, and so it gives you a little bit, and then the other one works for the other one. So touch one willing creature. Oh, I have to touch you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna touch your shoulder. It doesn't seem to say
Is
how long.
guidance
the throw will be
concentration?
Is it a concentration?
That's
Add
the only
touch. Concentration up to a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to pick one. I just thought about that.
Oh, I only have to pick one?
Yeah, because you can only pick one because you can't concentrate twice.
What, you guys are gonna do the tattoos at the same time?
Well, no,
No.
you can't hold two concentration spells up, so you can't give me guidance and
Oh!
enhance ability at the same time.
Oh, okay. So I have to, I have to pick one.
Yeah.
And then the enhance ability actually takes a slot, and the guidance is
Is it just a cantrip? Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's a concentration spell, you have to concentrate on that spell. You can't cast two concentration spells at the same time.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
so if you cast
I have
another
to give you one, and
concentration,
then...
no, if you cast another concentration while a concentration spell is active, the active one goes away to make place for the new one.
Yeah, I guess my assumption is that you would only need it as long as the tattoo was on you, kind of thing.
Yeah. So so as long as he's doing it, but even then, it's going to be a few hours. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll see. Maybe it'll be fast. It is magic.
Maybe I have an idea actually. Which of you had the most complicated one? I think the wizard had the more complicated one.
Yeah, I think I'm doing the 20. He's only doing 10, right? Or how much does his cost? I don't know how much his cost is. His movement speed.
Yeah.
How many gyms did he get? That's what I need to know to write this down for my bill. I need the receipts, people. I need that. That's not a question. You're the one who knows, Randy. Don't know me. I have mine down.
How much?
20K Sapphire. I don't know
He
who
needs
else
at
got
least
what.
10.
He needs at least 10. Okay, so what gem did he get?
I got Ruby Zoisite.
10k gold for Ruby what?
Zoisite. I don't know how to
Okay.
pronounce this. Like
Oh, so
a,
right
it's
down
like
there.
a
Sounds great.
magenta green sort of
Cool.
mixture.
Or gray. Write that down. Got it. Okay, thank you. You're the DM.
I don't know what he picked. He needs at least 10k. If he wanted a 20k tattoo to maybe up the bonus, he could have.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's up to him.
How much you
Yeah.
willing to give me for just 10k of movement speed?
See,
We'll see. Yeah,
we'll
I love it.
see. God damn it.
you gotta get
Yeah,
the tattoo
maybe.
has to be successful first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You might get nothing.
Okay.
Well, oh,
Okay,
you
so
might get
here's the plan.
extra. You might get extra. What if he rolls really good?
Ooh.
Maybe.
So here's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Since Titus has a more complicated tattoo, I will give him the other spell, the enhance ability one
Appreciate it.
for Bear's Endurance. He will get that one, and then Gray will get the cantrip one because
Alright.
this is simpler. Should be.
Well, they're
knows?
not
Maybe-
getting him at the
maybe
same
nothing's
time.
gonna happen, and you can give it to both. And we're gonna have a nice, peaceful
Yeah.
day, and the clouds are gonna go away after this
Yeah.
tattoo.
All
is
right,
done.
fine.
We'll see.
Fine.
We'll see.
I will
We
use
don't know. We
two
don't know.
slots
We
for
don't know.
this.
I'll
Two
do.
freaking slots for this.
If Titus is doing the 20,000, I'll do the 20,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm going for it. I need the +2 for my stats anyway. Like I'm hurting
I
on
just-
stat wise. I did not roll good, or did not get to go good because I had point by.
Can I just mark them off now and then?
No, you
I
can
would
mark
do it
one off
at a time.
because yeah,
Okay,
it
one.
might last longer than an hour. We don't know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what a gracious DM.
Okay, 2d6 temporary hit points.
Oh, or the tattoo is gonna last longer than an hour. You know, we'll see. He's not wrong. Anyway, I will definitely repay you, Gray, for this. No, and oh my gosh, we'll make sure we get this done.
Amy?
I mean, you've been guiding me so far, so this is part of my help.
I think we've helped each other equally. I don't think it's no need. It's not necessary.
Just in between, you guys looking like I'm casting a spell, okay?
And Chase, I will repay you as well. Thank you very much.
Yes, okay.
You see him fill the or start dipping the needle in the now infused ink.
Boy. Here we go.
All right. Titus, go ahead and give me a Constitution save with your bonus from Chase.
Advantage, please. Please, dice. I almost want to roll with my own, but we're going for it. Natural 20
Oh my god.
for a 23.
Titus turns into a god?
And then the tattoo roll is just shit. I'm like, oh. Sorry.
Just hearing the machines and the crystals just kind of reminds me of home and just the standard ambiance and sounds of the noise grinding in the background, and he just goes to another place.
And as your mind wanders and the pain of the tattoo hits you, Gray and Chase, you see the tattoo artist just start kind of freehanding for the most part. He has the paper hung up on a clipboard on the other side of Titus, and he glimpses at it from time to time, but he's just going. He's not saying anything. He looks fairly lax whilst maintaining focus.
My detect thoughts is still up. Do I catch anything as he's going?
Surface level, not really. You get just kind of like the idea of focus and steady hand.
No thought. No words. Only skill.
Yeah, more, hand sturdier than a surgeon. kind of feel from him.
Yeah, just in the zone. I love it.
Yeah, like, yeah, you do usually get like if somebody's like thinking to themselves, like sometimes you get that. You're not really getting many words at all. Just kind of just like the ideas of just like what to do, but no like thinking to himself.
A question about the surface thoughts thing. Does he see any visuals when he does it?
Yeah,
And yeah,
that's what most of the quick surface level stuff is gonna get him.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, and half an hour goes by. An hour goes by. Hour and a half goes by as you're all seeing this tattoo starting to take shape of all these different symbols building around this much larger symbol in the heart of the tattoo. And after about 2 hours of sitting there, you hear the click of the tattoo or of the gun turn off, and he gets up, goes behind the desk. You see him pull out a tobacco pipe and a full body mirror, and he gives you a
Ooh.
pat on the shoulder and just gestures towards the mirror as he lights his pipe up.
there a hand mirror I could use so I could see it because it's on the back of my neck.
Yeah. He'll give you another mirror as well.
Okay.
And the tattoo with a roll of 37
Hmm.
is fucking amazing.
Titus is a god.
It is everything you could have ever wanted. Titus, you can't
You
really
blessed
even
us, man.
see the inlaid arcane images that you didn't want seen. They're covered up perfectly. Like the only way you could tell that this is a magic tattoo is because of the ink used, of just that
The
kind of
shine to it.
extra shine and gleam
Mm.
as it sparkles in some of the light. And you get your +2 that you were looking for.
Bet.
With no attunement, no slots used, you just now have +2 to your intelligence.
Let's go.
Ooh. I'm just gonna look at Mr. Tattoo Guy. Does he look tired?
Roll an insight.
Insight. 21.
So
21. He isn't necessarily tired in the I didn't get enough sleep, but definitely looks like he's some kind of tired.
Okay.
He is a tired, worn out, beat down man who's probably seen more than his fair share of the world.
love it.
Okay, that's just badass.
I'm gonna step away to put my kid to bed really fast. I'll be right back. You guys keep going though.
All right. So D&D Beyond has a really cool thing. You can just do other modifier for your base stats, and I just put in a 2, and it automatically did it for me.
Nice.
Ooh.
So I'm just gonna write in my notes that I have that modifier, but that's where it's from. I don't know how it's gonna be for movement speed. You probably could just type that in.
I
on
might
your
be
own.
able to, yeah.
There is a customize, so you can change that and override speeds there. And cool. All right, I'm gonna turn to the man and Ayun blesses.
And he goes and he grabs your drawing gray and he takes that to his desk. And about 15 minutes go by. And you can see it's more or less what you've drawn before, but the curves have more of like a more natural, almost like magical flow. They're not flowing like water. It looks like he actually drew how magic would flow as this creature is running. And at the bottom, it says, Noble Steed with JD at the bottom. And then he gestures for you to go sit down as he goes and starts to mix your crushed up gems with the ink.
I had to
And-
expose myself here because it's like the upper thigh and hip. So
Oh,
I'm gonna use my cloak to kind of cover up the bits. But I'm also
my
just
character can just tap him on the head for this one.
you don't want to just give like a good game slap on the ass.
You could actually see the red hand mark you would leave
Jesus Christ!
on his gray
Don't-
pasty ass.
Don't mark up the
I
canvas.
don't want to make it more difficult for tattoos and shit or
It's
whatever.
a grey
whatever.
ass. It's a light grey.
Oh,
Yeah, pasty.
I mean that, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's all my character does. Tap on the head for the spell. That's
Okay.
it.
Gray's gonna think back to his when he got his scar and how that mark came about.
Okay.
He's gonna put his necklace in his mouth and just kind of brace, but also just chew on it to give him something else to focus on.
And you hear the machine fire up again. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Oh boy. Oh no. 7.
Okay. As
Thunder fucking
With
cracks.
advantage.
Yep. That's a 6 and a 7.
That's disgusting.
Um.
The tattoo's a little too close to the.
I don't think there's anything I can do. There's a spell I don't have for that though. Rip.
Okay. So he starts on the meat of the thigh. And Gray, it is like you've experienced pain. I mean, you've had your jaw ripped open. You've been through very quick bursts of pain before either passing out or being healed. This pain just continues. And continues and continues. And once he gets around the hip bone area, it is too much for you. And you have to tap out. And as you tap out, you hear the gun click off. And he just goes and sits down. Mm.
Do you need that alcohol?
Yeah,
I
let
mean,
me get a shot.
Oh yeah.
He just slides the flask down the table again.
Give him like a little cheers and take a swig.
All right.
Another Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Do I get advantage on this one too?
No.
Fuck.
Oh wait, yeah, you do. You do
For an
from the
hour.
spell. You have the spell
Yeah.
on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only like 15 minutes in before you tapped.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? 11.
Okay.
get him out now. Get him out now. Get him out now.
It's rough. Like it numbs your mouth, but it doesn't numb your skin.
Oh.
As it's oh god, it's brutal. It's definitely mostly just alcohol. And for some reason they poured more alcohol in it to make it brown. It's brutal. There's no taste other than ethanol.
Worst case, Gray, I could always restrain you.
Oh
what
my.
you have to do, I guess.
I can't help restrain or anything like that. I'm just focused
No,
on the
you're
spell.
giving him your
course.
help. I'm gonna cast Maximilian Earthen Grasp
Okay.
and try to help hold his leg down
Okay.
so it can't move.
I'll allow that to slightly lower the DC because it's not the jerking that's a problem; it's the shaking.
Well, yeah, it restrains the creature, so I could just restrain him altogether.
Good.
Can we give him something to bite down on so then it's
Yeah.
He's
That's
already got
focused?
his necklace. He's chomping on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah?
yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
restrain him, and I'll just hold him all together, so that way the guy can have free reign of his leg.
As he stands up, and he sees you guys trying to do all these things to restrain him. He just
Jesus
kind of
Christ.
points to the corner, and there you guys just see like this large like wooden club.
Oh Jesus
God, what?
Christ!
He just raises one eyebrow and he's just,
Is that
Next.
like you need to get knocked out? Can we do perception? What is he asking us to knock him out? You know, with
you
the
can
fucking
you
big
can
ass
roll an
club?
insight if
Okay.
you want to.
Oh yes, please.
I think that's exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, he's not-
awake-
Yeah, he's not trying to hide it. He's like, you can just knock him out if you want to.
No, Gray thinks back to his dad. With power comes pain. With pain comes power, and he's gonna sit down and
Right.
tough it out.
Okay. Go ahead and let's see if the dice will let you do that.
Damn it!
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh, please.
Mhm,
17.
so-
Yep, I'm holding him
Oof.
still.
All right.
Yeah, he's holding him, so that would help, and then also my character's spell would help.
I couldn't imagine doing this IRL at the tattoo shop. I
No,
would
yeah,
be
this
so
is ridiculous.
embarrassed.
This is not just any normal tattoo though.
I could
Yeah, this is-
never.
You're not getting hit with ink. You're getting hit with like powder. You're getting hit with like a stingy
Rust
residue.
dust,
Listen,
yeah.
sometimes I wish my tattoos would hurt more, okay?
Oh, well.
Some of us aren't, masochists like the rest.
Yeah,
Some of us are, but not everyone.
Speak for yourself.
Oh my god.
I said some of us are. I'm definitely on that list.
Okay, but with that roll,
Uh-huh.
you sit and you squirm a little bit, but Titus tightens the grip of his spell a little bit, and you think of you've been through worse, Gray. For God's sakes, you had a ghost thing avatar of some horrific monstrosity rip your face open to escape your controlled body.
That's true.
And you sit there, you shake a little bit. He takes a few minutes of every once in a while, just kind of not letting you off the table, but he stops stabbing you for a few minutes at a time. And the 2 hours it go by, and you see, not quite as high, you see with a 28 roll, this creature of unknown shape, this silhouette running with the arcane runes, interlaid where they need to be. And it is truly another absolute masterpiece. And Gray, that will give you a +10 to your speed.
Oh boy. That puts you at what, 45 now?
Hell yeah. 45.
Let's go. Yeah, buddy. You're gonna be zooming.
Zooming.
How many levels of fighter do you need for action surge? That's 3, right?
I think you get it pretty early. It might be 5.
I'm about to look it up.
Anyway, so as you guys admire your new tattoos, he points to the lake and he gives you a quizzical look.
See the lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm fast enough to run on water.
He shakes his head and he writes down 6K and hands you each a paper.
6K? Is that the cost of the cost of the tattoos? What is that?
Yeah, I can handle that.
That would be a total of 12K. It was
Yep.
6 each.
Yep, I'm writing that down.
I can take care of my own. You got the gems.
Please. I would like to take care of this.
Well, at least let me do the tip. How much standard tipping in this world, Randy? Where's my history check?
Okay.
I'm not.
Can't argue that one.
Fuck 10.
10, tipping exists.
They
You
were
never got a
12K
tattoo before.
tattoos.
It's 15% of 12,000.
Get the fantasy calculator. Get the
they-
abacus.
Fuck. I'll just give him 1,000 gold.
I would say 1,260.
I'm gonna add 1 gold to his 1,000 gold, just because that was entertaining.
1 gold.
I love it. I love it. Street performer pay. Thanks for the entertainment.
1,000 gold.
Love
Yep.
it.
There we go.
Yep.
Yep, you see him
Oh.
hold up a lockbox under his table and just sweep the gold into it. It looks like this lockbox sat in the bottom of a lake for like 5 years.
I'll give him 100 platinum because that. Am I mathing right? 100 platinum.
Yeah, 100
Yeah,
platinum. Yeah, times 10.
Cool.
So I'm gonna
Sure.
look at the man. I know this goes without saying. I'm gonna leave a pause, but we were never here. Thank you very much for your time.
And he leans back and closes his eyes again with his pipe still smoking.
Onward.
How's the
All right.
cloud looking as we walk out?
Nature or perception? Because it has now been 4 hours.
I'm gonna assist him on that.
All right.
22.
Hey, there we go.
22. The cloud is now no longer over the dome. It is now around the top of the dome.
Where's that compared to us?
You guys are in pretty far north of the dome. You guys are like
Okay.
way north on the
Right, so
dome.
it's not following us. We're just seeing if it was moving in a direction toward us or not.
No.
Okay. Okay.
It seems like it's the same radius, but it is now lower.
It's now lower.
It is now lower.
Like it's
It is
going
actually-
toward the dome.
It is actually surrounding the dome on the top.
Oh. I'm sure that's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Think we should talk to your family and see if this is normal?
I mean,
Great.
Lima didn't seem to be bothered by it. No one else really around does either.
All right. Well,
My first thought
Yeah.
was where Briar came from, but she doesn't seem to know much either. So
yeah.
maybe X.
By the way,
Oh.
now that we're outside and that opening and the water and stuff, does it look like the boats and stuff were like actually rattle around a lot? And B, how high are the waves and stuff? Like, is it?
Yeah, it is. It is rough in the docks. The when you guys were here last time, the docks were more or less dry. Like the dome goes out into the lake,
Okay.
and there is the opening is in the water actually, and it's a huge opening. I mean, it's like probably about a mile wide, and up several hundred or several thousand feet tall. This opening, it is a very large opening, and it would probably, I think it goes out about 150 to 300 yards is from the end of the dock that goes out into the water to the opening in the dome. So you have like a football field between the opening of the dome and where the docks are. Where last time you saw ships going in and out, but now every ship seems to be just at the docks. And the water is churning quite a bit. The docks are getting splashed. The rain is coming in so violently that it's actually coming in through the hole in the dome that far away and is kind of splashing the land a little bit. It is coming down in sheets. As you look up at the dome, it's not water drops coming down. It's like a waterfall is going on out there. It's coming down hard. If you were outside, it would probably bruise skin coming down hard enough.
It's like the water bucket at the water park.
Yeah.
I love that thing.
Yeah, it was a good time.
This is, I guess, a little bit off of the topic, but not really. Can I do a history check, like, for the dome? Just because, not entirely sure. One is it maintained by a group of people, or like how is it maintained? How does it stay up? If there's any information on that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll history, yeah.
Well,
12. You don't know really the details. You do know that there are people whose job it is to maintain the glass and the stone and all that, but you do also know, you don't know the details, but you also heard that it is magically reinforced. Like, not only is there this physical dome, but there is also a magical dome around the dome. So it is reinforced a lot. This is considered the safest place in all of Dunmer for a reason.
maybe we're gonna find out all the people outside drowned. Something rough. Something rough.
Okay, so we have 4 hours. What's the other group doing?
I said that I would have gone to checking on Biffers at our mansion.
All right. What about you, Corsilla? Are you
She
going
would
with
have
Briar?
followed along. Yeah.
All right. Off to Biffer's run down manor hovel.
Ghost shack.
Yeah. So as you go, with the lightning flashing and thunder rattling your ears, it takes some time, but you get to Biffer's. You see the caravan all sprawled out, and you see people look like they're actually like moving into this rundown thing. You see like some of the basic constructions getting underway. You see them starting to dig in certain spots of the foundation, and shipments of wood are getting dropped off and stone. After you kind of make your way through the construction areas, you see a very heavy-eyed, dark-eyed biffers sipping on coffee in what would probably be the great hall of the manor if it wasn't so run down and shitty.
You want a
Are
little
all,
additive? Biffs.
What?
She'll hold her flask out and like shake it a little bit.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, things are not okay.
So, what's new with you guys?
Oh, the storm is a little alarming. We haven't seen this since we've been here.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's like right on top of us.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Um,
This dome is built to last.
Let's hope. This house isn't.
No, it's not.
How's it coming along, by the way?
I would pretty much first day of just getting the construction started. It all just got here, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Are X and Yamal around here somewhere?
Yeah, I think they're like lifting heavy shit or something.
Lifting heavy shit. Okay, alright. Ursula, do you have anything that you want to do here necessarily?
Not necessarily. I wasn't able to really find anything too fun to play around with here, so.
Okay. I'm still really nervous about this storm, so I think I want to cast detect magic.
What's the radius on that?
Oh, this is only 30 feet. It's probably way too high, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. Dick.
One way to find out. Use that spell slot.
No. I didn't even think about how high the freaking dome is. How high is the invisibility? That one doesn't have a height limit.
Well, 30 feet would be the height limit. Like you have your vision obviously, but only for 30 feet within that vision would it actually
so
do
it's
anything.
well, so would it go by your walking speed? For like the distance?
No, it's like 30 feet from where you're standing. So like if you went like to the top
The
of the dome.
invisibility doesn't have that.
Oh, see invisibility? Oh. It might let you see something. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't really want to waste it. Fuck. I was hoping that the detect magic worked the same way, but it does not. The storm has got me on freaking absolute edge. I guess, do you need any help with anything around here right now? Or what are you working on? Talking to Biffers.
Just drawing up floor plans and, figuring out where I want my third lazy river.
Yeah.
That type of shit.
Okay.
Also fun at the water park.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite part of the water park.
The lazy river? Yeah, same.
Yeah. Especially when they got bars attached to them. Oh my fuck.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I was so confused for a second. I was like, why are there bars on where you're using the lazy river?
For drinks.
Yeah. I was like, what type of prison lazy river are you riding on in Ohio?
I don't really know. I didn't really have like anything planned. I just know I'm slightly freaking out about the storm, so I know I'm not gonna go do
Well,
anything too crazy.
let's go find X and see if the storm seems any type of familiar. He's dealt with those
True.
guys,
Yeah.
right? So he might know, maybe.
Possibly. Possibly.
Maybe it'll make you feel better.
It might.
Yeah, let's go find him.
As you go outside, you go around back and you see Exinium moving these large stones off of wagons towards the house.
I'm gonna let you do the talking because he doesn't like me.
I don't think he doesn't like you.
Oh no, he doesn't like me at all, especially on this subject.
All right, all right, all
She's
right.
already filled with anxiety, and then I have to talk to the dragon that doesn't even like her.
I don't even know how words work correctly, so let's
Ah,
hope this goes right.
it'll be fine.
We're not
I'll be
suspicious.
there to help if I need to, but I don't want to do the majority of the talking because I feel like he's just gonna immediately get hostile.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we walking up then.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, X.
He drops a large rock down and he looks over in your direction. And as you get closer to him, you can feel the air getting warmer.
You want a sip? She'll shake her flask at him. Goes great with this terrible weather we have.
He looks at you and he looks at Briar,
Her cheeks are red immediately.
and there is that feeling of predator looking at prey.
Oh god, I knew it.
Is she
Hey,
kind
so
of
like,
into it?
I was wondering, since like you know about lots of stuff because you're so old, you know. And she'll take a sip from her flask. Do these storms look like they got a big scary guys in them?
He looks up and he looks down at you and he goes, "Why don't you just ask her?"
Well, she don't know. She was a prisoner.
Mm.
She wasn't
Mhm.
outside.
I'm sure.
Well, she's
She,
really nervous, and I think she'd feel better, and you might even feel better and reassured if, you know, we worked together on avoiding the big scary sky people. Sips flask again.
Here's here's the problem. And she just points to her again.
Uh, X, okay, stop. That's so rude. We could have dropped you, you know, when you caused problems.
oh,
He kind of flicks his tail
Respectfully.
back and forth. And he looks at you right in your eyes. And he goes, "And you're no better."
oh,
Oof.
What do you mean by that?
Your true color.
He pulls out a deck of cards. And he just throws them on the ground.
You know, 52 pickup is a really boring game to play, X.
And he just looks at you. Don't. That's what we have is a different problem. This is her. They're here for her.
So it is them.
oh god. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna gulp the loudest gulp ever.
She'll just look at Briar. You know, why are straight answers so hard to get out of men?
God, she's just gonna look down. Doesn't even know what to do right now. She's panicking.
Thank you, X, for the confirmation.
How?
Oh, Briar, we got him on the ropes. I don't know if you want to ask him anything.
How do you know that they're here for me?
Because
Yeah, how do you know that?
Because she escaped.
But they
Allegedly.
don't know where she's at.
I have an amulet, so they can't find me.
Points at it for emphasis.
What portal did you use?
Oh boy.
How did you magically get to where we were?
That was so far away.
It was not even close to here.
Not even
you-
remotely.
Did you take anything? Did you take a spell from them? How do you know how to teleport?
I don't know how to teleport normally.
Yeah. Did you use one of their scrolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with anything else? They would have went back to maybe that spot, but we've been gone from there forever.
All it takes is one scry on an item. They see something else, then they scry on whatever they saw. That's it. Doesn't have to be you that they look at. If they know you're by something, they just look at that something and then they see you.
Like
So
they
look
could
up
have
at
literally
there.
scried on just the something in the city and saw me in the city.
Yes.
Ugh. This is disgusting.
If
All
they
right.
Yeah.
if
If
they
they know you're
knew
there, like in the tavern, they can scry on the tavern keep. And as long as they know another person in the area or know of something, yeah, like depending on the level of the scry, yeah, there's ways to get around the necklace. It just makes it so they can't use you as the person.
Well, this is yucky.
That's why it was great when we all got one. But that doesn't mean if they don't know we're around someone like Biffers, they could scry on Biffers anytime. Once they know you're near that person, everyone needs one.
Unicorn is probably a pretty big target.
So what do we do now?
We run.
I'm not running. I'm sick
Oh.
of running. I've been
Oh, well, then
running.
we. Oh, okay. Well, then we
I don't
fight
wanna
a
run.
storm giant.
Are you asking X what do we do now?
Yeah, I'm asking X. What do we do?
burn you and send you up there.
Be so for real right now, please.
That is for real.
Xavier,
really
Red Dragon,
for
Big
real.
Scary Man. Be for real.
Be for real.
Are you telling me that, like, I know you don't know me and like you don't have any obligation to fight for me, but you didn't know these people either and you fought for them.
They saved my life.
Yeah, we did.
And you
say-
don't think that I would if that came to it?
You weren't there.
I'm not there for that point, but now look at us. Now we've got these big scary God knows who's coming. And you think that I wouldn't still put my life on the line to save you or your daughter?
So you want me to put my life on the line to save you?
To save the entire party, not just me. It's all of
The-
us.
Everybody's fine except for you.
Are you sure about that?
I can't see why they would fight anyone else when they just want you.
Mm.
Am I there right now? Because like we
Nope.
joined back
No,
up.
none of you
No,
guys
you're
are
with
there.
us.
Okay.
This is
We
during
got
the
Okay,
time
4
I'm
where-
hours
checking.
by ourselves.
Yeah, we got 4 hours while you guys were getting tattoos.
All right. Best of luck to you guys.
Corsilla's just looking between both of them like a lost kid, just taking a sip every now and then as they argue.
Why are mom and dad fighting again? All right. Well, obviously he's not gonna help, so I'm just gonna go. I should probably not be around anybody. If they're actually coming for me, none of you guys should be by me.
No, the best thing you could do is go out there and get struck by lightning.
What a
Ew.
cocksucker. She's gonna flip him off and walk away.
Priscilla just kind of look at him and be like, and then follow behind Briar. Hey, I don't think it's that bad, buddy. You know, and she'll just like lightly pat her side.
No, it's bad. They're gonna take me, and I'm gonna go back to being imprisoned again. That's not.
You
I
know,
don't want to do that.
I bet if you made a deal, it could you could do something.
What do you mean make a deal? They're not gonna listen to me.
No, with Nero.
Oh, jeez.
Do you think he would help me?
It's worth a shot.
Well, where does he even go when he's not with us, though? Like, I said his name lots of times before, and he didn't show up.
Just ask him. Let's go to your well room. I don't know. Did you pick out a room yet?
In Biffer's house?
I guess we could just go into like the woods or something, or a less populated area. But you just gotta say that you want to make a deal with him, and he'll show up. Or inquire about a deal.
Man, I don't. What if the dragon is just assuming the worst and it's not even them, though? What if it's just a bad storm? What if it's like a different big bad and it's not like storm giant bad? Do you think can Nero scry? Can he see who's coming?
He
wonder-
sees lots of stuff.
All right, maybe we just talk to him and I don't like off rip try to make a deal with him. Maybe we just ask him what's coming.
I'm sure he'd love to talk.
Okay. Well, then let's go. We could do, I would say, the woods probably, because I
Okay,
don't think
cool,
being in the city around a bunch of people is a good idea, especially if it is bad coming.
Yeah, no, maybe not.
Okay.
You've
so you guys-
called him before, right?
No.
Then how do you know this is even gonna work?
That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
He said we just gotta say it, and he'll show up.
All right. Well, I guess I can try. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna walk to the woods then, DM.
all right. So
I don't know how close the woods are.
there are plenty of parks in Spee.
A secluded.
There
wooded
are no
area.
like woods proper, but there are, foresty areas
Okay.
in the
okay.
parks. So
I was gonna say, I feel like there's not gonna be a lot of people out in the wooded area anyways right now with the storm.
there's no rain, but yeah, it does somehow have that dreary rainy day feel in the whole town.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, so what do you think I should even say then? Like, because I don't know that I don't want to like
make a deal.
but I don't know if I want to make a deal yet, or if he would just come talk to us for a minute and then go from there. Because if he confirms or denies what it is coming, then I'll know if it's serious enough. Like,
It
I
could
would
be like, hey, Puppy Nero, want to inquire about a deal?
But I don't know if it's gonna be a deal.
Yeah, but you're inquiring about it. That doesn't mean you're like,
I have to be.
It's
so
like going to
careful, though, 'cause what if
apply.
he assumes, and he's like, okay, well, like, you either make a deal or you I'm gonna kill
Well,
you.
Well, you know what happens when you assume. And
Right.
Nero doesn't tend to make an ass out of himself.
But I do.
Yeah, but you're not assuming. He would be assuming.
All right. Okay, so she's gonna say it verbatim what Corsola just said. Hey, Poppy Nero, because she doesn't know what she's doing, and she's hoping that Corsola's telling her the proper thing to say to summon this man.
as you say that, as the last word leaves your lips,
God.
Sniffing.
between both of you, a small black dot appears on the ground below you. And it starts to widen.
Oh God.
Ooh, are we going in?
No, I'm backing up. No, I'm backing up.
And as the hole gets wider and wider, silently you see the top of a familiar hat start to rise up. And then
It worked.
the
It worked. It worked.
familiar face of Nero continues to
Ooh.
rise up. And as he gets to his waist, he looks up at both of you, continuing to rise. And he just kind of floats above the hole, and the hole closes up, and he just gently lowers to the ground.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Super cool. You want a drink?
I would love a drink.
Tradesies.
Oh, they're swapping spit.
And he pulls out a cigarette.
Yes.
You're so excited.
And he takes a drink as he hands you the cigarette.
Hell yeah.
And he pulls
Is
one
it
out
pre-lit?
and
Oh.
it is not. And he pulls out his own cigarette, lights it, and as you put your cigarette in your mouth, he takes his and just pushes it up against yours.
Oh.
Briar's blushing.
Yeah, she's inhaling and lighting her cigarette with his for sure.
That's the only way to do it.
God.
So,
Oh.
what can I do for you?
Well, I'm a little bit nervous about the storm overhead, and she's gonna look up.
Yeah, it looks like a real giant one, if you ask me.
Oh fuck.
I laughed
Is
too hard
it?
at that.
Do you know what's coming?
I can make a guess.
And what would your guess be?
Little bit of chaos, if I had to guess.
Few big footsteps to fill, right?
Yeah.
Did you summon this chaos?
No. This isn't mine.
Is it mine?
He's like giggling.
You-
Is it
He
my
just-
chaos?
the corner of his mouth curls a little bit as he
Oh.
pulls on a cigarette.
Nero,
You didn't
wait
tip
a
him
second.
off, did you?
Judas over here. Is it me? Did I do it?
Did I do that?
Is it me, Jesus? I don't know if you guys heard that TikTok sound. Yeah, that's immediately when it came to me when you said that. Is it me?
What do I need to do to stop them from coming?
You probably have a few options.
I am
Me,
all ears.
you could
I say we
always
just kill him.
ask me to do it. You could kill him.
Ooh.
I could help kill him, or I
Ooh.
could just make it go away.
Can we help you kill him? I think it'd be so fun to kill them.
You could watch, I guess. Or you could hide.
What would you want in return to get rid of them? I don't honestly care how they're gotten rid of as long as they don't come back.
You want me to take a mountain of giants that fly on storm clouds off this plane. What would I want for that? I could. Is that too much to ask of a mortal? It would be fun to see you try.
I'm desperate, so I can't say that I'll do anything, but I'll do almost anything. It's honestly life or death for me overall, and it's either I get to live life here with people that I'm starting to become friends with, or I go back and be imprisoned and have to fight till my death anyways. So either way, I'm pretty fucked, but this way I can at least enjoy the little bit of life that I do have left.
What if you go and bring me the soul of your loved one?
How would I even find that?
Oh wow.
He just takes a pull of his cigarette.
I don't even know where I would start on that mission.
Well, you'd have to cross the river of Styx, right?
Yeah.
And she'd look up to Nero for confirmation.
Yeah. Down
Like,
is a pretty
actually?
good where to start.
Oh. When would
You
I
bring-
have to, like, how long would I have to even fulfill this mission?
Eternity, I guess. Do you either die and find his soul and bring it to me, or
Like, how soon would I have to go on this mission for you?
I don't know, just when the time is
Write
right?
it in? To write it in somewhere?
It'd probably be easier when you die.
Yeah.
You just find his soul and bring it to me.
But then what would you do with it after you had it? I
All
loved
sorts of
him.
stuff. Yeah, but he's gone now. So what's it
Yeah,
matter?
it was kind of fucking ass. Let me. But you can make these guys go away and never come back for me.
Yeah, they would never bother anyone again. Gone.
Sounds like a pretty good deal, Briar.
It does sound like a pretty good deal.
You,
Is there any catches that I'm not catching here? Like, I know obviously going to find my mate's fucking soul is going to be a whole fucking trip in itself in the afterlife. But besides that, is there any backlash that myself or my friends are going to have to deal with in between now and then?
Probably not. Just ask Corsilla. She seems to be having a good time.
It's great. We have fun over here, don't we, bud? And she looks up at Nero.
We sure do. And he ruffles your feathers a little bit.
She fluffs up.
God. It's like a dog. Oh. You know?
Oh, and he he kind of bends down and he reaches into a hole in the ground and he pulls out 4 pieces of bread.
Oh, for
and give-
Chase!
Yes, please
Aw.
I
give me
will
for me.
give them to her, no problem.
How sweet of you. There's nothing wrong with them, right? Like, it's not going to poison her?
No.
Promise?
Yes.
Did he hesitate on the yes?
Uh.
I want to, 100%,
She
I
said
want to
insight?
know. Is that an insight check?
Yeah, roll an insight.
I want to know if he's being not serious. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Shit. He seems genuine.
Yeah, he's genuine
know-
as fuck.
I bet she would have came with us today, Nero, but she's out getting tattoos with Titus and Gray.
It was almost
Oh.
a 19.
Well, hopefully they show me those tattoos at some point. I do love a good tattoo. Mine
Do you
can
want to see
change.
mine?
Oh, yes. Let's see it.
She shows off her very normal tattoo of Cortana.
Oh, look at that. That's wonderful.
Yep. She looks great.
She sure does.
Relationship is feeling very Joker and Harley Quinn right now.
100%. It's very Stockholmy.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. As long as you promise that all my friends are going to be safe and that I will be safe and that we won't have to deal with the giants again, I would like to make the deal.
And he sticks out his hand.
Does he wants a handshake from me? Can I get a hug? I could really use a hug right now.
Aw.
Of course, you can have a
hug
hug.
instead of a handshake. Does that count? Same thing?
Same thing.
Okay.
And he opens his arms, legs together, opens his arms, waiting for the embrace.
All right. I'm gonna go in
Dallas.
for the hug.
Okay.
And hope he doesn't snatch me to the fucking depths of hell.
That's where you need to go.
Not until I'm dead. Not until I'm dead.
And then, as you hug, you feel his whole body just kind of like it's warm and cold and it's pulsating and writhing,
Oh
but
my.
it's like a rock though. It's like a odd moving rock. It's
Skin of a killer
bizarre
Bella.
and unnatural.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, the killer.
And as you pull back from the hug, there is a pack of cigarettes on the ground, and you see a small hole under it closing, leaving the pack of smokes.
Oh, I left those for you. Did we notice the storm changing at all, or is it still there?
It seems to be still there for the time being.
Okay. Are you sure we can trust this guy, Corsola?
Oh, for sure. She lights another cigarette.
Oh.
I'm telling you, as long as you hammer out the details, I see no problem with his deals.
You know, I'm gonna trust it.
He
Gotta
wants
trust
what he
it.
wants, and you want what you want, and all kind of works out.
I mean, worst case scenario, I guess I die and I get to search for my man's soul anyways.
I mean,
The
we all
sky
gotta die
goes
eventually.
black.
Oh God.
Is it
Like
nighttime
completely
already?
black?
Entirely
looks around.
black. None of you can
God.
see anything. You can't see your hand
Like even in
in
front
front
of
your
us?
face.
Damn.
And we're gonna take a break.
Right?
Be break.
What?
Did you do?
We're so
Saving us.
fucked.
Well, I'm saving me.
We weren't there. We don't know.
You
Right.
you
No,
You don't
nothing.
even know.
damned
You don't even know
your-
what's happening.
You damned your soul partner's
We-
soul to an eternal whatever the hell. All right.
It's
To not
okay.
even
I
get
love
into
this
I've
guy
got
so
a
into the
much.
twist. I got
problem.
a
We may still
twist
have to
for
deal with
it.
them later.
I've got a twist for it when it happens.
Oh
Okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that sounds like you just drank a bottle of poison trying to get rid of them, but we'll see. All right.
Well, so everything goes black. Oh wait, Wendy was getting water. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
I'm right
Hey,
here. Hello, hello.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
Hi. Okay,
All right.
so everything
fire
goes
away.
black.
Yep.
Do we hear anything?
You
Since we
hear
can't
a
see.
lack of thunder for the first time in the day.
Oh.
Holy shit, Briar, this is it. She she flails her arms around trying to feel for her.
Briar gets a little
That one
glimmer
was
of
still
hope in
there.
her eyes. She's actually excited.
Can I see the
Please.
glimmer?
Probably not. It's pitch black. There's no actual glimmer.
Randy, please roll high on your DC save.
Yeah.
Keep the giants there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Don't you dare. That deal was made.
Hey, yeah, well,
Sealed
you
with
know.
a hug.
Hey, some magics are stronger than others.
I mean, yeah, true. I mean, if
That's a
they
whole. That's
say
a whole giant city. Who knows?
have fun
Maybe.
fighting giants while
Uh,
I'm fucking rocking in a corner somewhere because she's having PTSD.
yeah, it'll be fine. That'll be fine. I believe in us.
Oh yeah, totally.
There
Tiny.
are
Hockey.
small
Quit.
flashes of odd, unnatural black light in the blackness above. It is bizarre. The whole town falls into a complete and total silence. There is this odd, unnatural, overwhelming just feeling of unnatural. All of you get goosebumps. Your hair is standing up. If you try to speak, the words are lost in your throats.
Oh
Weird.
The black lights get faster and brighter. They start to glow. You start to be able to see small outlines in front of you as you look around of buildings and people. You look up into the sky. The clouds are starting to evaporate and disappear. You're seeing this large triangular-ish outline silhouetted in this black light in this void of darkness.
What is going on?
You hear a huge snap, louder than the thunder ever was, and this huge structure above the dome splits and starts to crumble.
What?
You see more light starts to flash. You see the rain starts to pick up. As the light starts to get brighter and brighter, you notice that it is not rain, it is red, it is thick, it is viscous. As it starts to rain blood all over the dome.
She does a little dancey dance with her arms in the sky. I told you, I told you, I told you.
You see out of the darkness these large, huge black tendrils just ripping and tearing into the mountains. You see these large figures getting thrown from the dome. You by the docks, you hear splashes of these gigantic entities just getting shredded and ripped and thrown into the water.
What a man.
The docks, the water at the docks are starting to turn red as the blood continues to flow. And you see this large silhouette of a mountain start to fall from the sky, straight down onto the dome.
What is going
Oh
on?
my god, now.
Oh my god.
Tiny.
You see these tendrils start to retreat into these weird light darkness. And you all hear a crash and a huge crack as you see this giant mountain just hit the top of the dome, shattering glass, cracking glass. You see the mountain starting to roll down the dome, cracking, bending the metal.
Oh, she's cackling.
Oh
You
my god.
you see an arcane field on the inside of the dome start to chip and shatter and break. Titus, you see all these runes flaring all over the dome, trying to withstand the giant mountain being dropped on top of it, and they're failing. As this mountain continues to crack and tumble, blood falling all around the mountain, and this blackness starting to slowly fade as the sun starts to become seen in the sky. The mountain continues to roll and tumble, denting, cracking, and smashing everything in its way until it finally hits the side of Speed, cracking it. You all hear a large crack as you can only assume that the concrete is now caved in.
What the fuck? He's so sloppy.
And
I see no negatives here, Briar. I see no negatives.
Eventually, the darkness fully fades as there's a clear blue sky with the sun out.
Oh my god.
The dome covered in blood.
Should take
So
see-
looting the bodies?
You
I was
see,
just about to say, so giant city ruins, searching hoe.
you see blood and viscera just smacked against the dome glass. You see bits of cleaved giants kind of sticking through holes
How many
in the
giants
glass.
do we think we heard hitting / splattering?
You have no idea. It sounded just as
So
like
many.
rain hitting.
Oh god.
There is
Okay.
now a large mountain on the the west side of Spee. No, sorry, the east side of Spee.
Okay. Okay.
She'll hug Briar's leg. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Brian's just in shock right now. She
Now
doesn't
you don't
know
have
what
to
the
wear
fuck
that
just
necklace
happened.
anymore. Ah,
Well,
such a huge weight been lifted off of you. You don't have to worry about losing it.
God.
So happy for you, Briar. Great.
We can't
great job.
listen, Corsola. We
What?
can't
What?
let anybody know that just happened. We can't tell anyone that that was because of us.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure everyone already knows something happened because
But
this
not
is going to be
because of
kind of hard
us.
to cover up. Right. Got it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we
Sure.
just
Sure.
because the entire city is going to make us pay for all the damages. We can't pay for that. We can't fix it.
Yeah, no, we're good. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Don't tell anybody, please. Pinky promise.
I
Pinky
don't
promise
have
you
a
won't
pinky,
tell anybody.
but I will
Okay.
use a talon.
Okay. Talon promise.
Got it.
We can't tell anybody.
She's reaching. She's reaching.
She'll bend down so she can reach her.
Ah.
Oh, we can't tell anybody.
Now you gotta kiss your thumb, and I'll kiss my other talon. Then we touch them while we're holding our pinky, and that's how we know we won't break the promise.
Okay, you got it.
Mwah. And then she'll like reach her talon out while their pinkies are connected.
You by the docks. After the darkness has faded, I need you 3 to roll perceptions.
The three of us.
Yep. Chase,
Okay.
Titus, and Chase.
Oh, perceptions. Okay. Okay.
19.
Perception. 20.
Damn.
Can I use Tibbs and have him
Sure.
fly up to the dome and look through him?
Sure.
Whatever that does to the DC or whatever, yeah. I'm gonna roll. I'm using my perception because I'm looking through him.
Mm-hmm.
But 18. But I'm like right up to the dome.
The 3 of you. And Tibbs is obviously looking at the carnage of the dome. But you all see in the lake a slight fading, bright, sickly sea foam green. Deep in the middle of the lake, in the heart, way down low. Start to fade.
Did
Start
he
to
kill it?
fade.
Did bad guy
Okay.
kill other bad guy? Is that possible?
You start to see large bubbles. Like the center of the lake is starting to boil.
What?
God.
What did you do? Okay.
And it is far. It is very far off. The center of the lake is miles and miles and miles. But you see the light eventually fades, but the bubbles continue.
Are they getting worse? Are they getting closer? What are we...
It looks like
Okay.
they're fairly stationary.
So the lake is now boiling.
The center of
Well,
it,
Okay.
miles out from Spee.
Miles out. And it's colored?
It was, but that light is now faded, and you just see the very still, fairly quiet lake water.
Okay.
Could I do like a history check? Is there a god that lives around? Like, is there a god tied to this lake? That kind of thing.
Go ahead
wait.
and roll history with advantage.
1. Oof. 2.
So
Okay,
with
so
the
16.
16, no gods necessarily live in the lake. I mean, there's stories of, fishermen seeing like lake monsters, giant serpents and mermaids and stuff like, classic sailor tales.
Okay. So I don't think it's a god in the lake, I guess.
Yeah, you haven't really heard of a god that lives beneath the lake.
You said seafoam green. Can we do another check of that from that map? The colors that were lined up on that map. That was a color.
That wasn't on a map. That was just something we saw. I don't.
Yeah, I guess I always picture it as a map, but it's not correct. Like.
Yeah, I don't think seafoam was one of the colors.
We had a dream about the sea foam in the murky waters of Lake Essence.
When we were delusional drowning.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, it happened maybe twice.
That was a while ago.
There were a couple of dreams.
I need everybody to take whatever their dice was
Oh no.
Huh?
and knock it down by 3
By 3?
Oh god.
Oh, for them?
for everyone.
Guys, I'm hurting.
Dice for what?
Our 20 that we had.
Oh.
Huh?
What happens when that goes to 0?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
gonna
guys,
find
I'm
out.
not doing good.
The campaign
Guys.
ends.
What
Guys,
dice
I'm
is
not.
this?
I'm not looking so hot.
I don't think Wendy
Uh-oh.
was here from when we started that.
Okay. Wendy, I have told everybody to have a dice with 20 on it, or you can just write down 20, whatever you want.
Okay.
And sometimes I just ask you to knock it down a couple notches.
Yeah.
I'd be sitting at
Wait,
17.
have
I'm
you
at
guys...
16.
Okay, so
I have to go back through and calculate, man. I think I'm at 11, but I just want to make sure.
Jeez. Oh,
mine
shit.
at least
Well,
around a
remember when I detected thoughts in that book? Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
That
I
hurt. I
forgot
might actually
about
be.
that.
I might actually be at 9. I need to double check. I'm somewhere between 9 and 11 right now. I'm gonna make sure I calculate it all and go through it all and make sure I got it right. But yeah.
Okay. So yeah, everybody's got different numbers. Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah.
We started
so
at 20.
Just take yours down 3 since you weren't here for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're so getting party wiped.
I really don't want to lose this character. I like this
He did
character a
warn
lot.
I
us at the
know.
beginning of this campaign.
I
He
know.
told us at
But
the
I thought
very
it would have been
beginning.
like the trial run we
He
had where we made
said
it out and he didn't think we
no.
would.
No, he said the entire campaign was meant to kill you.
I have a
Yeah.
backup character, but I refuse to use it. I want this character.
I
Lich
know.
Tum, here I come.
I want mine
also like
too
this
so
character.
bad.
Lich Tum, here I come. Deals with Osmodius.
I'd make a backup character though.
Or you could just make a
because-
deal with Nero, you know?
Not the devil I want.
Let's
Thank
make
you.
a deal.
No, I have devils and deals I have planned on making already. Believe me.
Oh.
Nothing new
Price
to
is
me.
right, baby. The price is right.
No,
I
the
don't
price
know.
of that one is wrong.
I don't know. He's been pretty awesome so far. Can't complain.
Anyway, so the city came crumbling down. Does the ruins landed in a particular spot, or did they shatter all around the city?
A majority of the split into mountain is now laying on the east side of Spee.
I am going to start maneuvering my way that way.
Okay.
Without question.
From
Gray,
where
you
they are
coming?
at the docks, how far away is that though? Did they even see it in the darkness?
Oh yeah, they would. Everybody saw
saw the
a
blood
mountain
stuff.
fall on top of the dome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, we
no
just
one
walked
through the
has
blood
outside.
of Viscera,
either.
it's pretty hard to miss. The entire dome, everywhere you look, is cracked or fully shattered.
Okay.
There are holes in the dome. The arcane ward has
Oh.
failed.
Oh,
It
so
is
the ward is
broken.
no longer there.
Yes, Spee is now a broken, dented, shattered dome.
Oh.
I
That's
love
a
that.
whole nother issue.
We
You believe you also heard the snap and crack of the reinforced concrete at the base of the dome.
he made a mess. Your guy's sloppy.
You think he didn't do this for a reason?
Oh no, I know he did. The chaos. I know he did.
So we all see the dead giants and like basically everything you described. So we kind of got a hint at what happened.
How are
You know,
the
from our
people?
perspective.
Are there a lot of people that are like injured,
People-
I'm sure
dead?
everybody's panicking.
People are either shocked and are staring around at the dome in silence. There are definitely some injuries from glass hitting people. None of it seems too major from what you see right now. The top of the dome was reinforced concrete. That has also shattered and is kind of crumbling.
Oh no, what if your nest was up there?
Fucking stupid ass flightless fucking rejects.
Yeah,
I wanna-
True Spee is not part of that dome. It doesn't
No.
touch the actual.
I
dome.
didn't
Okay,
think it
so
was
so
her.
the inner dome is okay.
I mean, you're not there,
Can't see.
but
Don't know.
yeah.
I thought that Biffer's house was in the inner dome. Was it not?
No, it's outside of the inner dome.
Okay.
You have
okay.
to be a
Oh,
government
yeah, that was
official
the-
or
yeah,
a
yeah,
royalty
yeah.
to live
I
in
forgot
there.
about that. Yep. So is the Gray's family house in there, or is it all
No, they live outside of.
outside of it also? Okay.
Yeah.
Another question: the weather from earlier subsided, and then this happened. So like currently we don't have all the other shit, or do we have all the other, storming and stuff?
No, the storm is completely gone.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what do you want to go check out?
I don't know. I'm a little hungry. You want to go get a snack?
This is great.
Oh. Gray, are you following me then or no?
Sure.
Or should we go
I
see how their tattoos turned
Gray
out?
is gonna start
Meet
helping
up with them?
people
Or
if
should
they're.
we eat first?
Jesus Christ, this bird is crazy.
I was more also wanting to see the mountain, but
That's where I'm heading.
That's
I
a
think-
long walk away. We should probably meet up with
Yes.
them because they have the cart.
I
so,
think
like,
Gray would probably run for House Orin.
Okay.
I have to check
I'm
on
gonna
my
follow
family.
The party.
That's fair. I'm gonna send Tibbs with Gray.
Oh
Okay.
God, Briar's never gonna be able to look at X again.
You probably just did X a favor.
Yeah, they're dead. You guys are gonna be buddies now.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
You
So
just have to act natural, Briar. It's fine.
I am full sprinting to that
trying.
city.
For where?
We're
To
going
the
to
crumbled mountain
Okay.
that just fell. I'm heading to loot the city.
Is that not
Chase.
like
think-
miles away?
No, I thought he rolled off the city. Is that if I heard it
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's pressed up against the east side of the dome.
On
Yeah,
the
About what?
glass. Okay.
on the glass. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
heading
it's
there.
Side.
off the glass. It's on the ground.
Don't
I-
you need
yeah,
to
I
go
mean, parts-
outside of the
parts
glass and out
of
and
the-
out and around?
Maybe.
Yeah, you'd have to get out.
Maybe, unless the dome was pierced.
Oh boy.
I mean, I eventually would like to look, but at the same time, I don't think
The-
right now is the best time to look.
Dome is also the magical barrier is also cracked. Misty
is.
Step lets me go anywhere I can see.
It,
So
yeah,
I can
you
go
saw the
through it.
arcane ward break and
Yeah.
shatter like glass.
So I'm going through that bitch if I need to.
Okay, I think based on the you two, both of your movements using Misty Step and stuff, I'm not gonna keep up. So I guess what my character is gonna do is try to help the random people. Can I look for anyone who's actually like more severely injured? Basically, that's what I'm gonna go for.
Go ahead, Chase. Go ahead and give me perception.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Ray would also
You're
help
looking around.
anyone
Okay.
on the way.
Go ahead and give me perception as well, Gray.
$13.
Did
Okay.
Nero exchange my flask for cigarettes? Is that what happened?
No, you have your flask back.
Okay, cool.
Gotta have the
Yes,
important
and
thing.
cigarettes.
He's not, he's many things. A thief is not one of them.
I didn't. Well, we said tradesies, and then
Really?
the pack of cigarettes was left, so
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
thought
know
he
if he gave it
traded.
back.
Yeah.
Or
That's
not.
where he's at. He's not a thief. Okay, we got this.
Yeah, not a thief, but yeah.
You want him
Anyway.
out and a giant's gone. He's got you.
That's my man.
That's so crazy.
That's my man.
Do that to us at level 6. You're gonna
That
throw
is
us
my man.
fucking
That's my main man.
You guys dealt
cloud
with it.
giants.
Hell yeah, we
dealt
got
with
out of it.
We would have been
God.
fine. We'd have been fine.
Not with that many, we wouldn't
They'd have to
been.
get through the magical barrier, but now they did.
God.
Parts of them did.
Parts of them did. Some of them may still be alive.
As Chase and Gray, as you're looking for people who seem in a total state of shock, you see guards running around, not helping the people, but they are running towards the east side. But all of you will see occasional limbs and organs and parts of flesh from the giants that made it through the broken dome fall
any
and splat on the
Toe
ground.
beans.
Oh yeah, there's definitely like legs and severed feet and bone.
Is there any
Just-
shredded meat around I could eat?
I'm gonna
Viscera.
be collecting toes.
Yeah, there is
Collecting toes.
this blue-skinned giant viscera just kind of
God.
scattered.
Wild.
I'm eating a little bit of it. I'm hungry.
You're eating the giant?
A little bit of the meat. Yeah, I'm pecking it. I'm getting
Oh
some.
my
I'm
God.
eating.
Damn.
I told you
Yeah.
I was hungry, Briar. This is what
Yeah,
happens when you don't
you're
feed
not wrong.
me.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm sorry.
You get your toes. I'm gonna have a snack.
All right.
Oh.
You're not wrong.
We'll start with Gray for now.
Yeah.
Gray. Eventually you make it to the journey's home. And it looks like it's taken little bits of damage here and there from the reinforced metal hitting or parts of the mountain crumbling through the dome. Looks like it's mostly intact. As you walk through the front gates, you see the head of the house in the front yard by himself, staring up at the dome, also in shock.
Is everyone all right?
I think I'm the only one home. Is she okay?
Lima, did she follow me?
Yeah, she would have followed you. She's kind of like in silence. There are tears in her eyes. Lip quivering a little bit. I'm okay, Dad. What was that?
I think that may have been Ventus.
The giant city?
All the cars scattered across the city.
What happened to it?
I don't know.
I was in my study and it just all went dark and I heard a cacophony of, it sounded like hell. And I ran outside as fast as I could and I came back and it was just this disgusting display.
Did Gray see like the tendrils and stuff you were talking about?
Yeah.
And it was very much reminiscent of Nero's deal.
I mean, everything was black and tendrily. So if
The
Gray
rip generally.
could jump to that conclusion, I would say sure.
Okay. Gonna just keep to himself, I guess. I think the rest of the group went to part of the mountain is in the east side of the city.
I don't even know what to say. This
Is there a way we can... Who's in charge of fixing the dome?
I would say that would fall in the mayor's lap to have the keepers take care of it.
Is the entire dome shattered, or is it just cracked open?
Bits are shattered. Where the mountain hit and tumbled down, that's all shattered. But the rest of the dome is definitely cracked. And as you look around, I mean, you'll see large, 30, 40, 50 feet shards falling down from time to time. Constantly, if you look around, you'll see like this, like glass dust kind of sparkle through the air. It is fucked.
I don't
The
know.
bird giggle.
Oh my god.
I thought I was muted. Sorry.
Nope.
The metal that went up the glass for extra reinforcement, where it went down the mountain, is completely broken and destroyed. All of that falling to the ground as well. Parts of it are dented or mangled and warped. The entire top concrete of the top of the dome is shattered, and you can see rocks falling from that, dust coming out. It is. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
It's Titus's thing.
He's not here. 13. You don't know if this actual dome is going to hold or not. You do know if a tornado storm were to happen right now, one, it has a chance of ripping into the dome or starting in the dome. Maybe even continuing to rip what's left of the dome to pieces. If there was one bad enough. Not only would it do that, it would also start throwing shards of glass everywhere with the wind. Spee is no longer a safe haven.
Damn it. God damn it. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Womp womp.
Oh, you bird.
Tell me I have a cloaca again. I dare you.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Oh,
He said, "How's that one hole now, bitch?"
If I've got one hole, so does Spee, damn it.
Exactly.
Crazy crash out. Well, you all right if you don't need anything? I need to go catch back up with everyone else. You should find somewhere safe to stay for a while.
Yeah,
This house
well,
doesn't happen to have a bunker, does it?
the basement can pretty much be a bunker. Nobody can get down there, and pretty. It's a well-built home.
I'd start stockpiling supplies if I was you.
Yeah.
Of all the bodies that are all over the place, by the way, while I'm taking tows or looting whatever I can find on my way over there, I am 100% looking for anything that would give away my previous owner, just to put that out there into the world.
Okay. Go ahead and give me perception. With disadvantage, because that's going to be hard to find.
Well, yeah, I know that
Everything's
everything is.
goopy.
I know everything is just trash. I don't think I could roll any worse than that, so 4.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, no. You're not, like, finding, like, full torsos or anything. The few faces that you've seen are smashed or torn or cut from skull. Whatever ripped these bodies apart, like, ripped and tore them. Some look like they were, like, bitten in half, like, torn apart like dogs got a hold of them. Or you go to cut a toe off one, and all the bones in the leg and the foot are completely turned to dust. It seems like they were all eviscerated in many different ways.
Okay, so I wouldn't even be able to get a toe off of anybody.
You can definitely go ahead and give me like a nature or
That's
a survival.
right. That's right.
You said nature?
Survival.
Oh, survival. Okay.
Get them beans.
Hell yeah, 18.
Yeah, you
already know what
can.
I was
I'd say
going
you can
for.
get like 10 toes without much of it. Like at one point, you just find a toe
Okay.
on the ground by itself.
That. Big money. Harvest all of those beans.
Do any of the bodies
what
have
I'm
anything
doing.
shiny?
Yeah, there's like wouldn't be too hard. Storm giants are known to be a little bit of pretty gaudy.
They're extra.
Yeah, I'd say you can find a couple giant rings. Go ahead and also give me a survival check.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'd say you can pluck like 4 giant rings off. And at one point you find a like the lower half of a head that has a beard, and you can pluck out 4 diamonds that were woven into his beard like beads.
When I'm seeing her pick up jewelry, I would like to inspect the jewelry to see if any of them have like an insignia that I can like recognize from the house that I came from as
Okay,
well.
go ahead and give me investigation.
Okay. Hell yes, 22.
Okay.
For what was the other thing besides the rings? They were like
The
beard
diamonds.
diamonds.
Yes. Each diamond is worth 500 gold pieces.
Hell yeah.
Okay, now
You
serious
got a bunch of
question.
diamonds? Let's go.
Okay.
Since I'm a Kenku, and these are giant rings for a giant,
Absolutely. You can wear them as like a bangle.
I was gonna say, would it be a crown or a bracelet?
It would be more of a bracelet.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's all. I was just curious.
Yeah, giants are big. I don't know if they're quite that big.
I was just wondering comparatively to her, like
Yeah.
Right,
how big
right.
they would be.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
It would be. You could definitely put one on your head. It wouldn't fit
Yeah, like a-
right. It would
A
kind of
small
sit
child's
on top
crown
of
would
your
look
head.
like.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm looking at the rings that she's grabbing just out of curiosity if it's got that house insignia.
With that roll, you see Corsilla put one ring on her head to see if it would fit like a crown. And on the very front of it, you see your brand mark.
What do
Okay,
you think, Blair? How's it look?
Can you show me which one you got that off of?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Not
she's got
from this
keen mind, so she
pile of
doesn't even have
goo.
to worry about it. She remembers.
This pile of goo right here.
Yeah. There is a pile that most of it looks like it was exploded on impact, but there's like an arm, and at the shoulder, it's just an arm with a shoulder and about a couple of the left ribs sticking out.
He wasn't your friend, right? Like ugh. No, they
She
weren't your
leans
friends
o-
at all, right?
She's gonna lean over and spit on that pile of goo.
Oh, cool. She'll spit with her. She doesn't have lips though, so it kind of
It kinda-
doesn't work.
You try to flick the
A
spit
little-
with your tongue.
Yeah.
A little bird tongue. It just like hangs off of her beak. It doesn't even like come out all the way. Yeah, I don't like want the ring or anything. I just am curious so that she could freaking spit on it or stomp on it or something. But I guess I'll save getting the goo on me and just spit on it.
You want me to jump on it for you?
Fucking asshole. I mean, if you want to get your little bird feet all nasty, go for it.
Yeah, she'll jump in it like it's a mud puddle, stomping like
Okay.
as forceful as she can.
Okay. Titus, as you make your way towards the east side, where the mountain lays, you hear fighting. You hear the metal on metal clashing.
Oh God.
Let's go.
Titus
As
has to fight
you-
a giant by himself.
Combat, baby.
A giant all alone.
I'm ready.
One man alone.
Never been more ready.
As you continue east, you see a large fissure in the base of the wall,
Oh boy.
and you see
Oh, they're killing
survivors in
people.
Tent Town pushing into the city,
Knew it.
fighting the guards, pushing their way into Spee. You see the
Okay.
guards cleaving through these people, trying to hold them at bay.
Go ahead, Titus, pick your side.
Oh God.
I just has
Gross.
missions right now. There are other priorities that weigh heavier.
You see all the civil unrest, all the
Yeah.
hatred between the people of Spee and those deserted and stranded in Tent Town being taken out on each other. As you're seeing people from Tent Town cutting down people in stalls, grabbing and taking civilians, fighting the guards. The guards don't seem to care. If they're in front of them, they're getting cleaved at.
As I'm going through, if I see someone hurting like innocent people, like raiding innocent stalls, hurting children or women, I'm gonna firebolt them on my way through. I'm not stopping, but like I'm gonna just hit them as I'm running through.
Okay.
And
You
if anyone
see,
tries to engage, I'm just moving. I'll use whatever spells necessary to get out of combat, disengage, and keep going.
Gray, see any fireballs lighting up as he's catching up?
yes, Titus, for the sake of brevity, it is countless the amount of things you see. You are
For sure.
seeing full pillaging, full debauchery, the fear and desperation in people as they are trying to fight for their survival
Yeah.
and fight for things that they want. Just pure human greed and instinct taking over.
Yeah, and that's why knowing that literally there's nothing I can do to stop this. It is literally just like I have to keep going, but if there's any damage to like a child that I could save or an old man being robbed, those are the targets I'm hitting as I'm going through this.
Okay.
Am I passing up Chase along the way at all?
Yeah, I would say you could pass Chase, and I would say both of you will see the occasional fires getting thrown through the sky.
Malta?
We need to stay together. We need to catch up with Titus. This is about to get really bad.
Okay. That's
Okay.
it. Okay.
For my own sake, you guys make it to Titus as you see him throw a fireball at a man who is holding a dagger to a child, threatening the guards. You see his face, side of his face melt as Titus throws a fireball and continuing towards the broken fissure. The three of you are now reunited, pushing towards the fissure in the wall. What are you guys doing?
Well, what are you guys doing here? Why did you follow? I thought you were helping your family.
I was just checking on them. I wasn't going to leave you back here on your own.
Oh, I don't intend to linger. That city is treasure. If we could find the stone that helped it float, might be able to do anything with that airship. I'm looking for sources of their magic. I'm not lingering.
Yeah, I'm behind you. Whatever you need.
All right, I'm moving.
You starting to see fires as buildings are starting to burn, the cries of women, children, men being slain by each other
Ugh.
as you push through the fighting.
Jesus.
Gray, this city is not going to last the night. We can't stay here. I don't intend to linger. I'm looting the city for what I can find, and we need to move. I don't know how you want to get a hold of your family. I can send Tibbs with a written message, but we have to make decisions quick.
We can gather some parts, whatever you need to rebuild that airship, I think, and then...
I don't even know if I'll be able to, but I'm going to do my best. I'm just looking for hope and seeing what we can salvage before other people get their hands on it.
We can meet back up at the house. We can... Oh shit, do we go to Orin, or do we go to...
Exactly. If I have a spell to spare after we hit the city, I will message your family. But for now, I need to save them just in case we might need them to get ourselves out. Well, I don't know if any giants may have survived whatever tore that city apart. Did you see the tentacles?
We might want to get the caravan to the house Orin. It's safer there, I think.
I don't know. You want to message Biffers? I could send a message to him through
To meet there?
Tibbs. I don't want to waste a spell in case we need it.
Yeah, let's
That's my best bet.
send him to Orin.
Okay. Send him to Orin. Then write your letter. And I don't know how you want to do it while we're moving. You could probably, honestly, you could probably stop and write the letter and still catch up.
I. What am I writing a letter about? Hold up.
Just to let them know we should probably be leaving.
Right.
Where do you want to meet them? Where do you want to group? Whatever information you want to ask them to do, like an escape plan of some sort.
You can have Biff's group meet up with Orin and then make plans to get the airship working.
We don't even know if it can. I'm trying to do what I can right now.
Either way,
Yeah, this is a mess.
Orin
Because
is.
either way, once the city is done melting, they're going for the city that just fell. And I want to be there to loot it first.
I'm going to cast.
Oh,
I'm gonna get some dust off the ground, cast Longstrider on Chase and Titus. Second
Okay.
level. Keep the pace up.
all right.
You guys are now moving quickly. So you're writing this letter. How are you sending this letter? Is Titus messaging it or?
I was going to wrap it around Tibbs's leg and send Tibbs to whoever he wanted it to.
Okay. So
I'll just-
the letter is written.
Yeah, I'll just like expect some friends.
Okay. As you guys continue to push through the city, Corsilla, you feel large hands wrap around your arms. What did you do?
She'll jerk back and look at who's grabbed her and fucking
It
peck
is
at their
X
hand.
looking down at you. Your arms hurt from the heat coming off of him.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
I didn't do anything, sir.
If you didn't do this, then who did it?
Your best guess is as good as mine.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Against X? Jesus.
Nine.
He's getting reprimanded by the fucking dragon.
He picks you up and slams you into the ground, kneeling on your chest. This 300-pound dragonborn staring over you, this flame built up into his neck. You can see the burning between his scales. Who did it if you did it? Tell me!
He just stares up at him, giving no emotion. I don't know.
Roll deception.
Deception, baby. Let's go. Roll high. Or don't.
13.
Oh.
God. You feel the air around you, you can like feel the water in the air evaporating from the heat coming off of him. Your mouths are getting dry. Your eyes are uncomfortable in their sockets as they start to dry out.
I'm the only one he's threatening, and Briar's right here. That's
kind of
wild.
crazy. Yeah.
You're the one with the deal, not Briar.
That he knows of, yeah.
And you see the fire still burning in his mouth.
I'm watching
The-
intensely. If he actually hurts her, I'm stepping in.
You see fear and panic in his eyes, like when he was actually dying many, many months ago. We have to go. If you didn't do this, then somebody else has to deal with him. We have to go. Now!
Don't you? Doesn't he have a deal with him?
Do you say that out loud or?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna I'm gonna go. Don't you have a deal with? Don't you have a deal? I'm not even gonna say with him. I'm just. Don't you have a deal too?
Not for this. Somebody
You
else did
think-
this.
You think my deal has something to do with this?
You have to take over the city. What a better way to take over the city than dropping a fucking mountain on it?
I didn't even know it was a mountain until you said something about it.
We gotta go. Where is
What's wrong?
everybody?
Why do we have to leave? What's wrong? Why?
He gestures towards the hundreds and hundreds of guards that you kind of weren't privy to on your loot mission, starting to run towards the fallen wall. Once you can starting to hear the clang of sword on sword, you see smoke and fires rising in all different spots of the city as riots are starting to break out.
Do we think the city's burning down to the ground?
There are plumes of smoke starting to rise.
You put fire out before, didn't you?
That was one spot, and I was a dragon.
Are
I
you
mean,
not
you're
a dragon?
Still a dragon.
You want me to put like a 50-mile radius city out?
Well, the whole thing.
People
is
are
fire?
killing each other. We have to go.
I mean, aren't the people on the outside like just regular people though?
If you were spit and shit on by people your entire life for wanting to be safe, and you had a chance, a meager chance, you wouldn't take it?
You think they could really overpower all the city's guard?
Do you know how big Tent Town is?
Yeah,
Do
it
you
was pretty
know
long
how
to get in
many
here.
hundreds of thousands of people sit out there dying every day?
I mean, they've got to be
Whether they
really
can do it or not,
weak.
they're going to try.
True.
50 men versus 1 is going to be decent odds. They're going to take the chance. They are taking the chance.
Okay, X. Well, if we have to leave, could you please get off of me? You're pretty heavy.
He gets up.
Thank you.
He puts a hand out to help pick you up too.
Oh,
She'll
what a
take it.
sweetie. All right, what do you want us to do then? Which direction do you want? Who do you want us to tell? Because the others are gone. They went to get tattoos, and I don't know what they're up to.
Fuck. We got to get the caravan. We'll start with the caravan.
Okay.
Okie dokie, boss.
I guess we're gonna listen to it. We're gonna listen to it.
She'll walk with Briar. Did you see the way he grabbed me?
Listen, I was getting a spell ready, and it was one of my big boys. I was ready. I was ready to get your back, girl, because I was a little scared.
Do you see any bruises? She'll hold up her arm. Black skin. You never would be able to see a bruise.
I'm gonna
You see any?
pull her feathers apart a little so I can like act like I'm looking. No, I think you'd be okay.
Okay. She'll look back at X.
If you feel like you need something, I can whip up a balm or something for you later or rub it on there. If it's a little tender still.
X is pushing through the crowd. The people that don't part for him, he smacks and pushes them out of the way.
Oh, I think I like the new X.
We should stick close.
Yeah.
There is no beeline with X. He is making and carving a path straight back to Biffer's
Okay.
house.
Well, we are on his ass as close as we can be without being like right on top of him.
Those of you on the east side, what are you doing? You are
Zooming.
pushing through the civil war that is going on.
Yeah, I believe we're still heading to that mountain, right?
Okay.
That mountain thing, because
As you guys get to the fissure, there are hundreds and hundreds of people in this war of men in armor versus men in rags with small shivs made of all sorts of different things. You're seeing people get cut down, the guard overwhelmed. You're seeing people ripping armor off to try to stab them. You're seeing moms holding their kids, trying to get people to grab their kids and get them to safety. It is shoulder to shoulder in this fissure as these guards try to hold the line and are failing as this wave of people are trying to swarm into Spee.
Titus is... We need to give him time to find what he needs to find, Chase. We need to keep him safe while he's looking. Gray's just gonna have his bow ready in case anyone tries to approach with dangerous intent.
How are you getting through the fissure? There are innocents, guards, and town people trying to shove their ways in. How do you clear a hole through?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Titus is not having this right now. These people storming through, things are losing it. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Is there a wall that's kind of we can climb over a little bit?
You can certainly look.
I rolled low.
What is Titus doing?
I rolled low.
Titus rolled first. What is Titus doing?
I cast Fireball.
Okay.
Hit a child, hit a child, hit a child.
I am
Jesus.
Oh my
aiming.
god.
Oh,
I am aiming through the fissure into the crowd, pushing in.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, 2 on the die for an 8.
Okay.
Or
Titus.
for a 9, that's right. It went up 1.
These people are between you and power and your goals and your family,
My mother.
your mother. You cast Fireball. Those in your way be damned to the hellfires. As you cast Fireball and you carve a path, burning holes, scattering those around it.
What do you fire damage?
You see men in armor. Men grimy and dirty, fighting for a chance to live. Burn. As this fireball explodes, leaving a crater of corpses and a path for you to push through. And you do. You are now outside of the walls of Spee with this huge broken mountain covered in humans, giants, glass, stone, and these broken golden silvery buildings. The other group, you all see a familiar Tibbs flying with a message strapped to his leg about grabbing everybody to the caravan and taking them to the journey's home, House Orin. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.